All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for this video, I actually wanted to give y'all another look at this Lady Deadpool uniform because I know there's a mixed reaction from the community. Some people love the fact that Lady Deadpool is in the game. Others hate the fact that she's just taking the spotlight from her boy because now it's a uniform that takes away from this right here. Because for me personally, this is my favorite uniform for Wade. No cap, right? I absolutely love the X-Force uniform, and I love seeing him pull out his phone just to like, hold up, fam. I gotta take this call. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really dig his like animation right here, like this. I guess basic, whatever the hell you want to call this, right? I love his idle animation, and Lady Deadpool doesn't really have anything that flashy that she does. She literally just stands there and just like shows off the physique. All right. Nonetheless, though, like personal feelings aside on the aesthetics, right? I think Lady Deadpool is definitely much easier to use than the base kit and the X-Force uniform. In addition to that, I find Lady Deadpool's damage to be much more consistent, and even with a heroic uniform, I'm putting out more damage on a consistent basis than my mythic X-Force uniform, right? And the thing is, I see a lot of you guys saying, bro, she's so much harder to use than regular Deadpool and X-Force Deadpool. And I'm just thinking to myself, how is that even possible? Because for me, I'm finding her to be much easier to use. Literally, the rotation that I use for her is just 3 cancel, 4, let it play out, get the defense down at the end. Then you go 1, cancel, 5, and then you just rinse and repeat. When your tier 3 is charged, you'll pop the tier 3, and then you just rinse and repeat. Like, it's super easy to play her, and I'm just kind of like confused as to why you guys are having a hard time. Maybe it's because you're new to the uniform. But literally, this is what I do: like 3 cancel, 4, let it play out. Once you flexes at the end, you get the defense down. Then I just go 1, cancel, 5, and then I just repeat that as soon as the 5 is finished. Like 3, cancel, 4, let's let it play out. You get the defense down at the end, and then I just, for me, like, it really depends. If I land a proc right here the second time in the second rotation on the 5th skill, I'll let it play out. But if the tier 3 is charged and the proc didn't initiate right away when she jumps in the air, I'll just cancel out of the 5th skill into the tier 3 to kind of set up the next rotation, because the defense down on the tier 3 is actually pretty nasty, and it gives you a massive spike in your damage if you can get off the tier 3 skill, follow up by the 3 cancel 4. Right? So yeah, that's how I play Deadpool. I'm not saying this is how all of you guys have to play Deadpool, but by playing her in this uniform, right, at heroic with, I guess, a very good build, but it can be much better because I'm only 5,000 in the world. It could definitely be much better, and it will get much better. So don't give me too much shit in the comments. Nonetheless, I'm putting in work with Deadpool. Like, my Lady Deadpool uniform is actually pushing 70 Proxima, 70 Corvus like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Super casual gameplay. And I'm going to show you guys, right? And that's without strikers. So, yeah, it's definitely a uniform that's worth picking up. And it makes Deadpool a little bit easier for me to play. So, if you're like me, you might like the uniform. That's just something for you to consider. All right, baby. Flex on them. Flex on them, baby girl. Flex on them. Hold up. Ooh. Canceled that a little bit too early. Did not get the defense down on the fort there. Let's try that again. Gonna move over her head. One thing I really like about Lady Deadpool is the fact that she moves around so much that I find it to be much easier to keep her alive when it gets pretty chaotic, especially against Proxima or on stages that have the Blade Twister, right? Because the Blade Twister, you get hit with that thing and then all hell just breaks loose, right? Proxima just starts stabbing you, lightning spears just start flying, right? And you just get killed before you know it. All right, so we're gonna go 5 here, then cancel into the tier 3. That should trigger the proc. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And my proc should return, but it did not. Came back too late there. That kind of sucked. I was a little bit off on the timing. Move over her head. It's really cool that I have so many ways to move Deadpool now, so it's harder, much harder for her to escape and cancel out your skills, which was a big problem for me with Deadpool before. The fort could be canceled. Okay, this is gonna interrupt me. Yep. Stupid me. Wow. The two skill just did so much damage because there is just so much defense down stacked up. That was actually pretty nutty, boys. All right, so we're gonna go 1 here, then 3, let the bombs land, then 4, and this should give us some damage. No, see, it's really weird. Like sometimes I'm just kind of lost. Like I had so much defense down on you. Why did your HP bar not move? Like, come on, Proxima, cooperate. Let's actually cancel out of the fort into the tier 3. We're gonna do a hard reset here. Okay, this is the damage that I wanted. There we go. There we go. She kind of got confused for a second there. She definitely was not expecting me to improvise, which is what you're gonna need to do from time to time, right? Like you can't just follow a rotation like ABC 1, 2, 3. No, you got to improvise based on the situation, right? But I find that, hold up, let me actually wait. Okay, we're gonna delay using tier 3 until right now. All right, I find that sometimes you just gotta read the situation, engage where you are and what the boss is gonna do, and then use your skills accordingly. But I find that 3 cancel 4, hold up, then 1 cancel 5 works best for me to give me the right amount of damage and the survivability. Because you notice that throughout this fight, even though, okay, hold on, she's gonna call down the lightning spears right now. Anyways, even though we have the blade twister in here, which is a very annoying modifier for base kit Deadpool and for the X-Force uniform, specifically because of the 3rd skill, I haven't been hit with it, right? And that's because there's so much movement. So annoying. So annoying. I swear, Proxima. You look how many, bro. This is what happened. This is why I always say World Boss Ultimate be cheating, bro. This is, yeah, because like anytime you're doing really good, you're making like some kind of serious headway. Proxima of all bosses, she'll just basically just try to insta kill you like 50 times in a row, and what that makes you do is like tag a whole bunch of time until you make a mistake or until the clock runs out, bro. Like she's so annoying. Like look at this. I'm gonna land right in it. I'm gonna just outside of it. And now my rotation is completely off, but Deadpool has a good amount of damage on her. So yeah, this is actually pretty impressive, right? But again, Deadpool can do higher. So I know some of you guys gonna be like, man, my mythic Deadpool, right? X-Force can do like 90 by himself. Maybe once I get the build right for my Deadpool, we can do, like Lady Deadpool that is, we can do 90 with him as well. I'm gonna show you guys 70 here. Keep in mind that we're not going in with any additional strikers or ignore dodge. We're going in with base kit Deadpool and a CDP of energy giving him, I think it's 40% ignore dodge. We'll check the field again. I kind of forgot, but you get the point. Okay, Lady Deadpool puts in work. And that's why I said if you didn't have a uniform, like it's a no-brainer. You gotta pick this one up. But if you had the X-Force one, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the aesthetics on X-Force 1 and just Deadpool pulling out his cell phone and basically just flexing on you, telling you that, man, you ain't important, bro. I gotta take this phone call. I gotta take this contract. You dig? That's actually really, really cool. And I missed that animation, like when he's just idle sitting there, right? Or standing there. To be like correct. Okay, where you going, fam? Where you going? I wish they would make it so that, oh gosh, let me tag and tag again. Tag a little too early there. I wish they had made it so that you can actually see what's going on the screen and it's not just a black screen for Lady Deadpool's force skill. That's the only thing I don't like about it, right? Everything else is cool. Like the radius on it is very, very good. And it's hard for people to cancel out of it. I actually cancel out of it myself there, right? Instead of waiting for the bombs. And wow. Okay, so you want to interrupt my forward skill. Last time I interrupted it myself. This time you want to interrupt it. Okay, interrupt my 5th. That's fine. Jeez, hello. That nasty. You a bad girl, Lady Wanda, you a bad girl. Look at what damage she just did, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, this uniform is pretty insane. I'm pretty sure once I actually get the build done for Deadpool, which is probably going to happen this month because I got a lot of time and my Deadpool is pretty far along already. So it's going to be interesting to see how high my Deadpool can, like, basically solo once we hold up. Once we get this uniform back to mythic, okay, let's get him out of that. We don't want to deal with any nonsense. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, he paralyzed me and now I got hit with a blade. That just throws off everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was trying to be a finesser, and this is what a finesser gets. Ah! Okay, so now we gotta get tighten up, champ, tighten up. Okay, we back in it. We back in the game. We back in the game. We gonna put this clown in this place. He's trying to get some payback for what we just did to old Proxima over there. Okay, let's use the tier 3. Just get it out the way. Okay. Stop stabbing. Stabby, no stabby. Okay. I gotta remember not to cancel out of the force kill, because I do it so often, because like you go from seeing these really quick slashes to seeing the slow-mo and you're just like, time to use another skill. Right? But no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Let's just use the tier 3 because it has iframe ignore, and that's gonna push him down into his next phase. There we go. Okay. This was actually a much easier fight. I don't know why it turned into this. Let's run through that. Okay, come here. Come here. Play with me. Play with me. Play with. Watch me do that and then get clapped. You guys don't know how many times like a fight is going really well. I have like 4 minutes left. There's no HP left on the boss, and I'm just like, hi, bye, hi, and then just like messing around, and then they just clap me with the quickness. Like, let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you, boy. Like you're doing so well on a fight, and you're just like, yeah, I got this. It's in the bag. I'm the bag boy. Call me Wheezy, right? And then the boss just like claps you out of nowhere with some instant kill attack just because you decided to be a wild boy. Look at what damage he just did. Yeah, we could definitely do like a 80, like no problem. Man. Okay, let me use the tier 3, just get that out the way so we can reset, because my proc is definitely gonna come early here. Nope. Yep, it came early. Sad life. Or is it sad? I don't know. It's okay. We're gonna get it here on the 5th, which is good damage as well. So a minute left here on stage 70, right? I don't know how you guys can have a hard time playing Deadpool. And I'm saying they basically made his forward skill way stronger, and it was already one of the strongest skills in his kit. So now you have 3 skills that you can proc on, right? On stages where the boss is immune to defense down, which is against Thanos, right? Ideally, in the latter half of the fight, you want to proc on the tier 3, but anybody else, you can proc on the 5th, proc on 4, and you're gonna get good damage basically every single time, as long as you just set him up properly with the defense down. So like I said, 3 cancel 4 works for me. Then I go 1 cancel 5, and then I repeat that. If the tier 3 is ready, I'll pop the tier 3 and I'll do a hard reset, which is basically just 3 cancel 4, let it play out, get the defense down. Then you want to do 1 cancel 5. You can use the 2 to position yourself and yeah, keep the boss off you for a little while if one of your skills get canceled. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is not how to play Deadpool. This is how I play Deadpool. If you want to play him similarly, or in this case, if you want to play her similarly, you can do the same thing. And you can see for yourself, you get some pretty good results. Stage 70 with no strikers, that's pretty damn good if you ask me, which means put some strikers in there. They mind control the boss basically for the entire fight. You're pushing 85 easy, which is pretty freaking insane. Once I get those stages unlocked, we'll come back to this and see how hard we can push with her. I'm out. Stay safe. I love y'all. Peace.